clerics and elders allegedly detained as army searches for ESN camps. At least 9 pastors and 24 elders have been arrested by soldiers in search of the camps of the personnel of the Eastern Security Network owned by the indigenous people of Biafra in some parts of Orlu senatorial district. The church leaders the nation learnt were arrested following the raids that started in January in Orlu communities, especially in Jaba, Osu, and Orlu East Council areas. While peace seemed to have been restored early February, the military, in conjunction with the intelligence response team of the police, stormed the areas last weekend. Some of those arrested were presiding priests of our Lord's Sabbath in Unam Ata and others, as well as it was gathered before the latest raid that soldiers invaded some churches, including the House of Prayer International Covenant Church, Okporo, Orlu, and arrested over 20 members of the church, including clerics. However, spokesman of the Imo Police Command, Orlando Ikioku, told the nation he was not aware of the arrest and detention of any church member in connection with the Orlu crisis. But the ongoing military in the search of camps of the personnel ESN has created panic in Orlu, in Jaba, and Osu local government areas. Our correspondent learned that there has been heavy presence of the military in the community since Friday. Army spokesperson of the 34 Artillery Brigade, Obinze Oweri Babatunde Zabiru, who confirmed the operation, said the locals were not being harassed. He confirmed the deployment of helicopters and other military gadgets in the operations, adding the operation was an offshoot of military intelligence. An indigene of Umunam Attack community in the Njaba Council area, Andrew Ibe, said, "The truth of the matter is that the soldiers are not beating anyone, but our concern is that they may be shooting any moment since the helicopter is hovering over our houses." Wow. Again, they arrested some of our respected indigenes, who is a priest in the Sabbath church here. Since Saturday when he was arrested, nobody has told us why that is so. An indigene of the Uda in the Osu LGA told our correspondent that no indigene was shot by the military. The operation was causing serious panic in the area. He said, "Situation now calm in Uda. Military helicopters have left my area a while ago after the surveillance mission. All security Hilux van have left Uda community for their respective bases. Civilians were not in any way harassed in the exercise, no casualties. The invasion may have been warranted by intelligence reports. The leaders and office bearers of Orlu zone should address this security instability in our zone now. This is not healthy for the progress and advancement of the biggest senatorial zone in Nigeria." You know, the shocking thing about this news is it seems as though the government and there's an intelligence unit. It seems as though they're very, very equipped, very planned, very organized. If they put this same energy in fighting Boko Haram, you think there would have not been tremendous progress? Because it's like, so they'd actually go through this effort to find ESN, but they will not do the same to find the headsmen who have been committing atrocities in Yoruba land. Does that make sense? It really shows the real threat and the real opposition that the government does have, and who the government is actually scared of. Because if they don't take matters seriously and they literally let their people be in danger somewhere else, but then in the eastern part of the country where there's actually peace, the people actually effectively chased out all the Fulanis out of that area and they're doing well. But the government's concern is to find ESN. Why? So you're threatened by them? Because for you to go through, there's a whole intelligence unit, guys. A whole intelligence unit. How does this make sense? Like, how does it actually make sense? So it does show that, you know what, when it comes to Biafra, these people would literally do whatever they can to catch them. But again, you'd actually have to commend the ESN because, and also Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because to have or bring up a whole security network, it doesn't just take 2 months. It must have been taking a lot of planning, a lot of strategy, and for it to be so quiet, first of all, and then when they actually were launched, they were effective. As in, immediately they were so effective that now the people in the eastern part of the country are enjoying the peacefulness. They're enjoying it, and they've been effective just for the short period of time they were launched. So yeah. The first comment here says, how else do they flex idle muscles? Of course, if not for defenseless, innocent citizens. Orlu has become Sambisa Forest, where Boko Haram has been inviting them. But why? And the arresting of pastors? Like, really? How with all the intelligence units, with all the helicopters hovering over people's houses? So we have such facilities to create such presence. Why can't they use this for good? Why would you even arrest pastors? What would the pastors do for you? Like, you guys have these facilities, but you're not skilled in doing investigative work. They're not even, if they were smart, we would not even know this news is happening. We would not even know. We would not even know they're going through investigation. They literally just outed themselves out, and now the ESN already knows. They probably even knew before they even came to Orlu to come and to do their findings. But then arresting people, why? It's like, where did they even start this operation that they've let's say they've not found any leads? They start asking the members of the public. And again, it is very, very impressive how they can't pinpoint the ESN. That is very impressive. Absolutely impressive. Like, it's so impressive. Like, they actually can't find them. But then you know that they're present. You know that they're able to do their job when it comes to protecting their communities. It's absolutely sad, but it is what it is. I mean, it does really show the extent at which this government will actually come to attack IPOB, because so many other things are happening. We've not gotten justice for people killed. Biafrans or the IPOB, they're minding their business. They're literally minding their business, and this government is just on their necks. Why? It's just how distracted they are. It shows that they're actually threatened for IPOB. It's proven at this point, because honestly, other matters going in Nigeria just do not seem to matter to them. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.